Hopper TV, coming to you from Dundas and Yonge Street here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We're going to do a travel guide around Toronto. We're starting out here, which is mostly considered the central area of Toronto. You can see this Yonge Street right here. You could almost do a whole tour of this road here. It really is electric. It's full of life. Toronto is a multicultural city. It's the largest in Canada, and they consider it the New York of Canada, of course. This would be equivalent to Times Square if you were to compare it to anything. But we're going to go down to the waterfront, Toronto Island area. Just another look at Yonge and Dundas. Let's keep cruising. And as we continue down Yonge Street here, as you guys know, rapper Drake is from Toronto, and he refers to it as the Six, which I'm not quite sure why he calls it the Six. If you guys know, drop a comment below letting me know. But population of the whole entire metro area, including Mississauga, Hamilton, and some of the other areas, 10 million people. Toronto itself is 3 million. Toronto is actually the fourth largest city in North America, behind Mexico City, New York, Los Angeles. So I believe it's even bigger than Chicago now. One thing I will say about Toronto, traffic, it is a thing. You will observe the traffic does get wild. With so many people, that's what you can expect. All right, we're at Bay Street now. This is Union Station. Last time I was here, I took a train from Toronto to Montreal. Can't remember if it originated though here at Union Station or not. I got 10 seconds to cross. If you guys are enjoying this tour from across Toronto, make sure to hit the like button. Consider subscribing. And you can share these videos with your friends, obviously, if you're interested in traveling to these places or showing your friends what it would be like. It's a beautiful day. It's actually 71 degrees. Here it is, June 28th, 2022. Toronto is beautiful. You know, the interesting thing is the south side of these lakes, like Buffalo or even Cleveland, those cities are not considered great American cities, but Great Lakes cities in Canada are great. Wonder what made Toronto stand out so much. There is a look at the York Hotel by Fairmont. Probably $1,000 a night to stay there, actually. Yeah, so the interesting thing about Toronto, it's cold, obviously, a cold destination in the winter. But it's near Detroit, Chicago, you know, all on the Great Lakes, right? Cleveland, like I said earlier. But it's a city built for people walking, you know. It's also built for cars, but lots of people on the street. You go to an American city like Detroit or any of the other, Cleveland, even Buffalo, you'll see people on the road, but not like you see out here. And you know, people want to know, is it safe here? It's a big conversation that comes up. Well, considering the size, you know, compare it against New York or Chicago, I would say yes, it is safer than New York, Chicago, or LA. Yes, absolutely. Also a lot less people sleeping outside So that's another thing. See, there's the GO train. I think that's the one I took to Montreal. Quebec. This is Ontario. Alright, here we are coming up to Yonge Street. It's funny, they got Boston pizzas all over Canada. I had one in Banff also. Anyway, we're on Yonge Street, right outside of the aquarium here. We've actually got the Blue Jays Stadium there, so we're getting close to the CN Tower. Yeah, so you could go to the top of that tower, and they have an elevator that allows you to look out. It's glass. Just look out the side, all the way up that concrete funnel there, going over the railroad tracks. It's like once you go over the railroad tracks, you come into a whole nother feeling of Toronto as you get closer to the waterfront. It's like the Blue Jays are playing today. I think they're in first place. They're a good baseball team. Wow, look at that, look at that. Skyline, CN Tower. Right next to the Blue Jays Stadium. Yeah, last time I went there to the CN Tower, I'm probably not going to go this time. I've been there, done that, but you guys get the idea. If you go up there, you'll see great views of Toronto. Maybe it's even better for you to see for yourself, because maybe pictures can't do it justice. It's a big base though. I smell fish. And I'm not talking about, well, maybe the reason I smell fish is because I'm next to the aquarium. I was thinking someone was grilling fish. So it's open from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. They have a restaurant out there. I think people even do like bungee jumping off the top. Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. By the way, the next video is going to be more than likely from Montreal, or Montreal is coming up soon. Possibly Quebec City or Ottawa, we'll see. Canada's just so huge. I mean, there's a lot of places. You need a couple weeks in Canada, really, at least. If you're gonna go across, probably need a month. All right, so now we're getting close to the waterfront finally. This is the Rogers Center, is the name of the arena or stadium. Spread sustainability. That's a good message. Toronto Railway Heritage Center. Canadian Pacific. All right, we have made it to the Toronto waterfront here. The water taxi to Toronto Island. I'm just gonna walk around this area here. Then I'll probably take a water taxi over to the beaches on the islands. Looks like they got an airport over there. Hey, last time I was here, you could walk across that bridge. It looks like it's like a lock, maybe? But you can see there's like the patio over there, brew house, some wild wings. But what I really need to find out is how to get across to the islands. Let's go find out. We have made it. It's Toronto Island. They say this is where you come to get some peace and quiet. Just looking to relax. All right, we are crossing Toronto Island onto Duck Island now, going over this bridge here. And they got some beaches over here. So we'll pick up when we get to the beach. All right, we have made it to the beach here. Walking out onto the pier. Nice, beautiful weather out here. All right, let's go cruise around the park a little bit more. This is real sand. You got real sand down here on the beach. Nice. Well, because this is a lake and not an ocean, you'd expect there to be like a different type of sand, but this is like real ocean sand. Like it's just like the beach at the ocean. This is Centerville. You can actually go in here and take the kids to Centerville, right here on the island. Alright guys, back across the channel we go, back towards Toronto. Spent about an hour and a half over there on Toronto Island. Very relaxing place to go walk around and hit up the beach. A couple other beaches also, but back to Toronto we go to explore. All right, so we are back in downtown in front of Scotia Bank Arena. I think this is actually where the Raptors and Toronto Maple Leafs play. So we're going to kind of cruise around here, see what this whole area looks like in front of the stadium. It's right here in the heart of town though. Alright, so when in Toronto, why not do as Toronto people do? Get a Blue Jays hat. Look at that. Alright, so I'm going to go inside Union Station here and see what they got for tickets to get around Canada. We'll see. Looks like they got Via Rail and Go. I'm going to inquire about going to Ottawa or Montreal from here. Okay. So it turns out that Go actually is a local metro train. You can get pretty much anywhere in the metro area with Go, but you need Via Rail to get outside of this metro area. So let's see here. Here's Via Rail. So it takes about 5 hours to get to Montreal from here, but there's where the trains are, at the Concourse Hall. Tickets are about $200. It's almost cheaper to fly there and faster. I'm amazed at how expensive it is. But they had 5 trains going. One at 6:30 a.m., one at 8:30, one at 11:30, one at 3:30, and I think one in the evening around 6 or something like that. I'm amazed how long it takes. 5 hours and how much it costs. It's expensive. I found airfare to be like $180. Okay, so from Union Station now, we are going to head down Bay Street up towards Adelaide. past Wellington. So it's a different part of downtown. It's a very vast grid of streets. All right, coming up to King Street. It's a real beautiful day out here, I'll tell you. This is Bay and King. And here we are at Old City Hall. They actually have a new City Hall on the other side. And it's on Queen Street. TD Bank. All right, we are near City Hall here at the Toronto sign. City Hall is going off. All right, we are back on Dundas. Kind of near where we started, but there's a lot more to see beyond Dundas, actually. I'm going to try and go in here and see exactly what this place is all about. Little Canada. What do they got down here? It is. It's like a mall, huh? It's a movie down there. Ah, this is the way to the metro. Okay. All right, I got some beef brisket here. Japanese food. There's some historical places around here, like a Fort York. But they're closed. We're just cruising up Yonge here. This could be its own video. I mean, just the eccentric way of Yonge Street. It's just ongoing. There's actually Casa Loma, which is also closed because it's past 5 o'clock. But that's a place you can go for historical ideas. Casa Loma. It's a nice square. There are a lot of nice squares out here. All right, well, we are down here at the Distillery District. Just kind of cruising through here at night, showing you guys some of the areas of town in the evening. Spirit of York Distillery. Got some sort of live band coming, it looks like. We got couches. Oh, those are like inflatable couches. What do we got over here? Got more stuff over here. So this is a place people go at night. Obviously, if you drink alcohol, you'd probably want to come down here. Let's go check out over here. When I say if you drink alcohol, you probably want to come down here. I'm saying because it's a distillery, and distilleries are known for alcohol. I guess you could get some distilled water. Oh. I'm looking to go to a place called Liberty Town, if I can. Just so many places to see out here. I mean, I'm not even scratching the surface of everything here. I feel like there's so many places to explore here in Toronto, depending on the time of day and all that. But let's go to the next place. Alright, so I'll just show you guys this one more area here. This is actually Church Street. So we're gonna walk up here because it's right near my hotel. So I'm trying to show you guys some nightlife around here. Alright, we're on Alexander Street and Church. Alright guys, that's going to conclude this episode of Island Hopper TV from Toronto. I am headed back to my hotel. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, consider liking the video, subscribing to this channel, watching some more of our travel guides from across Canada as we continue to do the Northern Hemisphere's highest latitudes. Might even make it over to Scotland and Iceland soon. So thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on the next one.